All right, apologies. I do not have my camera right now, but pregame thoughts. Padres and the Rangers obviously had the off day yesterday, coming off the series win against the Red Sox. They've had 3 consecutive series wins. They had the sweep, obviously, to end that homestand before going on the road. And then we got 3 more games here today, Wednesday, Thursday, 4th of July, before going back home for that start of their last homestand before the All-Star break. Hopefully today is the first of 4 games this month for Jerks and Profar in Arlington, where the Rangers ballpark is. And I say that obviously because the All-Star game is going to be in Arlington, and Profar, he's going to be an All-Star. Like, that's just what it is. He's going to be an All-Star even if he is hurt. Like, he's still going to be on the team. He is one of the top vote getters. I believe you can still vote, by the way, on MLB.com or on Padres.com as well. So feel free to go do that. Get our guys in. Tatis, you can still vote for him. Like, that's cool, but he's not going to be playing, obviously, with the injury that he is dealing with. And then Jackson Merrill, we can't vote for him, but I hope that he finds his way in as well. Here's the Padres lineup for today. Luis Arraez, look at him and Profar. Identical batting averages at 314. Profar's OPS is at 884, though. Arraez at 738. So you can see the difference with home runs, the slug, right? Crony's batting third. Manny, who is definitely back. That's what it seems like. He is going to be hitting fourth in DHing. Solano at third. Is it turf in Texas with that dome? That's my only thought with Manny DHing coming off of an off day and not playing third. Just a thought there. Maybe a little bit less on, I don't know if there's stress eventually on the back or just with the legs on turf, but maybe that's why. Solano's at third, Merrill's in center, Kim at short, Higgy is catching, and then Bryce Johnson is in right field. He's the everyday right fielder, is what it seems like. David Peralta's getting very, very limited playing time, and he's not playing very well. So it's not like, oh, we should be, you know, knocking down Mike Schultz's door or having David Peralta get more playing time, right? So there's the Padres batting order, and then the Texas Rangers, they're coming in. They're 4 and I think 6 in their last 10. They're 8 games back of a playoff spot in the wild card, and I think in the division. I think it's identical, the games back that they are. So this is not the maybe the World Series champion Rangers we may have thought that we were going to get at the beginning of the year. Corey Seager, he is out with an injury. I think he's working his way back, so he's not in there. So Semion's leading off, and then they've got Smith, Lowe, Adolis Garcia there in the cleanup spot. Langford, who they were high on going into the year, but he's not. At least those numbers. I haven't watched every Langford Rangers game, but those numbers don't really stand out to me. Jonah Heim is catching, and then Hill at DH, Taveras, and Ornelas at third. So that's what we got there. Bruce Bochy, obviously, still the Texas Rangers manager. Nathan Eovaldi, he gets the start for the Rangers, and this is a guy that still has velocity. The fastball is a friend of his, 3.45 ERA this year in 13 starts, 74 strikeouts in 73 innings, a 1.16 whip. His last time out, I think he got banged around pretty good. He went 7 innings, but gave up 5 earned runs, 9 hits. This isn't a guy that walks a bunch of guys, so he's going to be in the zone. Padres got to take advantage of that. He did walk 4 guys on June 15th, but let's just go through the month of June for him. June 3rd, he had no walks. June 9th, he had 1 walk. June 21st, he had 1 walk. June 26th, he had 1 walk. So it's not like he's walking 4 guys every time out. So it's going to be an interesting game here. Dylan Cease for the Padres, Nate Eovaldi for the Rangers. 2 guys that can go 6, 7 innings. They're vets. So I'm going to be interested in seeing how this is going to play out. Dylan Cease obviously had that Dylan Cease outing his last time out. The strikeouts were up. I think he got 7 innings of work. It was against the Nats, right? Loved it. I loved what I saw from Cease. So hopefully he can just keep building on that and be consistent. Give 7 innings. Work into the 7th inning. Because that's who the Padres traded for, right? Was that guy. Not the guy that's going to go 5 or work into the 6th. No. Get through 6 at least. And not just keep your team in the game, but be a big reason why you're able to win that game. Padres score 3-4 runs. Bullpen does their job. You win the game because Dylan Cease gave up no runs, 1 run, 2 runs, right? So hopefully that's what we can get. We'll see. And something I'm going to be looking at, is it turf in Arlington? I probably should have looked that up before, but I was just curious about it because seeing Manny there in that DH spot coming off of an off day, just just wondering because we know how good he is defensively.